Hey y'all, it's KimBoo. So let's take a couple of minutes and talk about some confusion I've been getting from clients and friends and social media and the world out there. And that is the difference between goals, visualization or visualizing, and manifestation. And I think this is important. And I've seen so many different interpretations of these three terms that I honestly think you can take what you want from each one and define it in the way that works best for you. As you know, I am always a proponent of deciding for yourself how you want to interpret something, how you want to use something. But if you're not really sure what the heck is going on with those three terms, stick with me just a little bit, and we're going to do a little short video on what I think the differences are. So I'm going to work from the top down. We're going to start with manifesting. Manifesting is a very popular term. It is used in a lot of mindset work, and oftentimes it's very big picture. The problem is that you start confusing manifestation with goal setting. They're not the same thing. Manifestation, in the way that works best, at least in my experience and from everything I've read about it. I really particularly like Mel Robbins. She's got a couple of podcasts on manifesting and mind work and all of that. It's an emotional state. It is how you feel when you achieve your goals or achieve a version of your goals. It's how you want to feel. It is a sense of security. It is a sense of freedom. It is a sense of opportunity. It is a sense of prosperity. And these are all emotional. Gratitude is particularly important here. But these are all emotional, internal feelings that you're bringing forward and applying to the goal that you have. So manifesting is very important because it psychologically gets you ready to accept and, for lack of a better term, manage what is coming to you. I guess a really good example would be lottery winners. And so many of them spend all of their money and end up broke again. They haven't spent the time, or they didn't spend the time considering what their values would be when they got this money, of how they would want to live the rest of their lives. They did not manifest in a way. I'm not saying that they manifested the winning lottery number, but that when they had their winnings, the manifestation that they had done didn't take into account the reality of what they would be working with. And it's very important that you're emotionally grounded and ready to bring into your life whatever it is you're trying to achieve. That, in my mind, is manifesting. So the next step down from that, or rather the next step up from that, which way are you going? I don't know, whatever works for you, is goals. So goal is what you want to accomplish, right? Like, I don't know, you want to buy a new car. Well, that's a goal. And when you have a goal, it kind of needs to be something solid. It needs to be a make and a model and a price range and a color. And you're thinking about these. When you're manifesting, you might imagine the car that you set as a goal for buying for this year. But when you're manifesting about it, you're thinking about how it's going to feel to open the door of that car and sit in it and put your hands on the steering wheel and, I don't know, drive off the lot or drive out of your driveway or pick up your kids from school or take your friends out to dinner. And that is the emotional status of the gratitude and the happiness you feel with this new car. The make and the model and the year and the price, that's the goal. That's what you're doing. You're setting for yourself as what you want as an actual thing. Visualization, very importantly, is neither manifestation nor the goal. Visualization involves the actual steps you will take to get that goal. So you've manifested the feelings you want to have, you think you're going to have about your car, how much you're going to love it, how good care of you're going to take of it, the joy you will feel paying for the fuel because it will take you where you want to go, right, in your new car. It's all awesome. The goal is the car itself, the make and the model. Visualization is about either the actual purchase of the car, you're thinking about signing the paperwork, you're thinking about where the money's coming from, you're visualizing the money moving from one account to another, maybe if you're saving up for a car or you're working on getting it financed. Whatever the case may be, that is visualization. A visualization is oftentimes very, very specific. When you think about visualization, you're thinking of, in sports, it's often something very, very specific. The steps you're going to take, one right after another, and then the finish line and what you're going to do and how you're going to hold the ball or how you're going to hold the sticky thing. I don't play golf. Whatever, the thing that hits the ball, the thing, whatever you do, you're imagining the feel of it in your hands, how you're going to stand, what the view is going to be, what the weather might be. You might visualize the weather turning bad. Like, you might visualize a rainy day. Now, what are you going to do? You visualize the steps of how you're going to win that goal or hit the ball on a rainy day or a bad day or a day where you're not feeling great. Visualization is really about putting yourself in the shoes of the moment to make that thing happen. It is about performance. So when you're thinking of these three terms, and again, I promised I'd keep it short. I don't know, have I? Have I kept it short? Oh, look, it's 7 minutes. I haven't kept it short. Nobody's surprised. Then think about working your way down, or alternatively, working your way up from visualizing a very specific series of steps that you need to take for a goal, a very specific goal with set parameters, to the manifestation of how it's going to feel in your heart, how you're going to live your life if and when this thing comes to pass. So very quick, those are the differences between those three terms. At least those are helpful versions of the differences between those three terms. I'm sure somebody's going to argue with me in the comments about it, but that's okay. Like I said, the important thing is to find what works for you. And my goal here is not to set out the definitive, expert, scholarly, academic definitions. It is to provide people who are confused by these terms and not sure how to implement them in their lives a way to understand what the differences are so that they can better implement them in their lives. If you have any questions, always email me, KimBoo, KIMBOO, at task-mistress.com. You'll see my website on the little card down there. Stop by. Give me a shout out, and I appreciate you stopping by. I hope this cleared some stuff up for you. If you have any questions, of course, let me know. I'm always here for you. Thanks for stopping by.